Alrighty, guys. So this is the second part for the queen. The first part you were supposed to make this side. It's supposed to look like this. So now we're gonna do is we're gonna create the crown that is going to be on the queen. So we are going to create a sketch, and we are going to be using one of these ones. You can choose whichever plane you want to use. Just don't use the one that is right here on the bottom. I'm gonna use this one. And I can either do it on the left or on the right. I don't want you to worry too much about measurements. I want you to focus on trying to make it look nice. So that means that yours is going to be different as the other ones, right? So we are going to be using this line right here. I'm gonna try to get it closer to the edge right here. So we're gonna do one right here and one on the other side. And I want you to notice that it snaps kind of by itself. So from here, we are going to create this line from right here, from this side, kind of like somewhere that is like on top of these ones. I don't want you to worry too much about the angles. Just make sure that it's a little bit of an angle. And then it gets close to the top of the chess piece. So we are going to have something like this. And then we're going to bring this one down. Or in this case, we can do is we can create another line and have to have it close to this side right here. Right? And then create another line. So now we have this side. And when we finish the sketch, you should be able to see. We're waiting a little bit. It's a little bit slow. There you go. That is right here on this side. Now this is going to be a little tricky because yes, we're going to use a revolve, and then we're going to select the profile, which is already kind of selected. And then we are going to have to select the axis. Well, this is on the way. So I guess we're going to be using this axis right here. We're going to go down here to select it. And that creates this little loop oval thing. We're going to select OK. And that's what we have so far. Now, it still doesn't look like a crown, correct? So we are going to go back. We are going to go, we are going to have to draw something, but we want to draw something on top of this chess piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to construct and we're going to do an offset plane. For the offset plane, we are going to grab this bottom one and then we're just going to move it up. And we're just going to move it on top of the chess piece, right? A little bit on top. It's okay if it goes a little bit higher. We're going to press OK. Now we have this offset plane right here where we can create a sketch. Select it. We are going to start by creating a couple of circles. We're going to use the center diameter circle. So we're going to start at the center. And we're going to make one a little bit bigger than this first piece that we have, right? And then we're going to create another one that is going to be a little bit bigger. Than the one that we have right here. Good. So now we are going to create a line, but we're going to be using this one for construction. No, you know what? Let's create a regular line. Let's create a regular line and then we can like delete it later. We're going to create one from here. We don't really need to. Let's create a little more exact. We're going to go from here all the way down here. It's going to be a 90-degree angle. And we're going to go from here to here. So this creates these parts. Now we're going to create one more line that is going to be from the center to the edge of the circle. But what we're going to grab is the degrees. Let's see if I can do it from here. And we're going to make it somewhere around here. We're going to click tab. We're going to go to degrees. Okay, so we're going to see it right here. And we're going to go to clicking tab. We're going to go to degrees. And we are going to do 45 degrees, okay? So this one is a little off. We are going to have to delete it because it didn't let me do it. Hold on, give me a second. So I'm going to go delete it. We're going to create it one more time. And we're going to do 45 degrees just to make sure. And we have it right there. So now we have a few pieces right here, correct? So now we're going to grab this 3-point arch. And we can either do this one right here or this one right here. It's up to you. I'm going to grab the one right here because they're both 45-degree angles. If you only did one of them, you just choose the one that you grab. We're going to select this part right here. Now we're going to grab another one right here. We are going to grab something close to here. So now the part that we need is this little oval right here. So everything else, we're going to click on trim. And the way that we're going to use it is we're going to try to delete all the other lines that we don't need. So you click somewhere outside of the things that you want. And then you can delete all of these parts. There you go. So we don't have any more lines. We only have this part that we need. We already got rid of some dimensions, which is fine because we already have them. We are going to select this one. And we're going to use a circular pattern. And we're going to select everything right here. Now we're going to select the center point, which is going to be the center of our piece. And now as you can see, this creates a circular pattern that we already have right here. Now we can do 4, 5, 6, 7, in our case, we're going to do 8. And that creates this shape right here. We're going to press OK. We are going to finish the sketch. And now we are not going to select this part. We're going to select all of these little parts right here on the side. And to select all of them, because we don't want to select the ones on the bottom, we're going to use Shift and start clicking on all of these lines right here. There you go. If you select something in the center, like this one, you can just click on it again to deselect. Now you can just use the extrude tool to bring it down. There you go. And we created, we're gonna use it on cuts. Just make sure that you don't cut anything else. Don't go all the way through. And we can press OK. And now we have something that kind of looks like a crown, right? And that is it. Now you can save it, take a picture, and upload it.